Hello, greetings. Sharing my thoughts on this religion, Abrahamic. The hour is coming. The hour is coming. No, which hour is going to come? Jinns came. Hour didn't come. People died. Hour didn't come. People are suffering, the hour hasn't come, from the end of the world. And in my previous video I said, you know who Radha Rani is, and all this for the Hindus. But in the Quran, they must be angels who don't know that the hereafter is here. Hereafter, not even Judgment Day. So yes, I was contemplating. Hindus don't believe in Judgment Day. And this was a really good idea of Prophet Muhammad. Judgment Day will come. All souls will be gathered. But I just, and oh my God, how we believed in the Judgment Day. But where's the hour? Even Jesus Christ told, like I'd watched this movie, Jesus of Nazareth, so that the hour may come. Judas, do what you have to do. In Urdu, they say, "Hamara ghanta nikal aaya," like that bell of the hour, 12 o'clock, midnight. Cinderella, and the hour didn't come. Cinderella's all went away. So please wave your magic wand, God. So here we are. I couldn't talk properly in my last video I uploaded. So you see, we're praying. Surah Fatah. So Prophet Muhammad, he didn't go for that Hajj. He sent Abu Bakr. And the Shias, just the evening and morning here. Surah Fat Ayat, worship of Muhammad. His name is being exalted. And the Sunnis keep praying that he get, what is Maqam al-Mahmud? You know, the Mahmud, that comedian in in Indian movies. So I wonder what he would say really about this. Maqam al-Mahmud. Mir Rasulullah. They keep praying. And then they say, no, we don't worship him and all this. We are praying for him. Are Allah, the angels are praying to him, and you are praying for him. So when will the Sunnis get it? Sorry, this is hilarious. I'll try to control it. They don't get Surah Azam. No, where does it say Surah Nur? Allah and the angels send their salutations. Allah. So what a thing. And recently I was listening to a little bit. I am unable to listen much, but Zafar Heretic and this man, ex-Muslim now, he was a Muslim, right? And so he was asked what advice would you give, like points to leave Islam? What made you leave Islam and all this? I mean, Zafar Heretic's videos made him leave Islam, but that she was saying, when up there somewhere, when Allah mentions, anyways, about bowing to Hazrat Adam, and then that is a shirk in Islam. Bowing to anyone other than Allah is a shirk. It's polytheism. So, Hindus, you see, this is so weird. I can't complete my sentence because I've been in a shock. So I'll be pausing myself, but not here. Maybe not touch the pause button. So this is the thing. Allah asked the angels to bow to human beings. And these poor angels, that's why God was very angry at the angels. And so you see, that's why in Surah Najm we are told that, against angels, against the idol worshippers. So what does he say? So a good point was brought out by this ex-Muslim in Zafar Heretic's video. I'm so going to YouTube. Let me see if it's in this channel. From this channel I watched. No, it's so I can give you the ex-Muslim with Zafar Heretic interviews. Another channel, my other channel. So you see this bowing down to God. No, not bowing down. Sorry, I'm just, I can't do multitasking here. So where's that? Can't see it. Zafar Heretic. When a Tablighi Jamaat, a Muslim became an ex-Muslim. So ex-Muslim Zafar Heretic. You can watch this video, very interesting, but if you only know Urdu. So God tells human beings not to bow to anyone other than Allah, but the angels can bow to Adam. And so Satan said no, so we are Muslims. He's creating shaitan in us. If we were angels, innocent, we would bow down. We would bow down to Allah. Oh no, human beings. What am I saying? So I'll be making these mistakes because I think I'm also very battered. My head, very tired. So let's see how far I go in this and whether properly or what. These are very slow, contemplating, taking my time videos. Just, be at ease here. Take your time, be kind. So no, really, seriously wondering about those ayats and what this ex-Muslim Tablighi Jamaat ex-member said was really something. So if you think about it, contemplate on this, that why Allah allowed angels to bow to Adam. Anyways, my point here is that lots of things I questioned the Shias, and really I was too shy to send these questions to the Sayyid Ali Sistani's website. So on the sidelines, I slowly sent out questions to my Shias, and it's reached here that please get out of this religion. It is so. Anyways, when I gave Imam Hussein's quote, I myself got very. I was in a lot of pain. I can't describe in words. I'm very bad at describing. It was quite a shock. What I said was that, you see, Imam Hussein says in Karbala to Yazid's army that if you do not have any religion, then at least be free. And I felt that this means that they cornered him to say that because of his grandfather. And so all that I've explained in one of my previous videos. So now I want to talk about this worship of Muhammad and how crazy can we be. You see, relying on revelationary prophets, very difficult. I was pondering over this too. Pondering over it and wondering, like, how could people do this? It should be the end hereafter for the angels. No, the angels don't believe in the hereafter, we are told. These angels in Surah Najm, who the idol worshippers worship. So these angels, or these people who worship these angels, don't believe in the hereafter. They make them not believe in the hereafter. Angels, innocent beings, we are told. And if you worship these, so you worship the wrong. And they also misguide you. So, what innocence can do to people, deviate them. So, Ali Muhammad was right. Muhammad and Ali Muhammad were right. That only through us can you reach the true God and worship properly and know about the hereafter. So we were not, we were told how this world was created, but the date was not given. Sometimes we say God comes down to our mind and explains, so when did this world, so if we say Judgment Day is going to come, and if we say the hereafter is, then shouldn't Rasulullah or Allah have explained in the Quran ayats when was the beginning? But we are told, yes, he said be and it is. And then in 7 days he created this, 4 days he created that. And it's quite a mumble jumble. You can listen to Christian Prince's videos on that. Like 7 days, they say. It actually, if you count, it's 8 days. But maybe God rested. So I caught some things from Christian Prince, and I understood and I didn't understand. I was like, what is this? I didn't even have the heart to count and go through the ayat and count, how many days it took. And then yet in the Quran ayat, God says it took him 7 days, yet 6. But here we're talking about the beginning. Can you give us when did you create all this? The date, the time. And then we can go into timelessness. So, so all this is quite confusing. If God cannot give a date when he created this, the all-knowing. So I have a challenge for Muslims. If you're all-knowing God, knows, then why didn't he give us this date when he created all this? So we can give it to the scientists. And talking about the end of the world. So it's very like poetic and wayward. Like he blames the poets in Surah poem, poets wavering. So, oh my God. Okay, I think I've gone too far in jokes. No, seriously. The more I think about this in this way, the more, funnier it gets, really. And very, very strange, all knowing God. We have to really do some mental gymnastics or something. But no, the heart, Baba, when will we contemplate how from the mind, the heart, where's that place that the heart and the mind meet? So the Jews came up with this mercy seat where the mercy sits on the throne, where there is peace. I was thinking that's where I guess the heart and the mind meet. So Jews have this Shekinah. So I was doing research on trying to, get it, because Shekinah, Imam Hussain said his daughter gave him peace. And this has a lot of mysterious depth in it about Shekinah. So we have Shekinah, peace also, and all this Abrahamic religion. So I was just trying to see how deep is his daughter's 3-year-old, 4-year-old who went through Karbala, Kufa, Sham. This piece that is torn apart. And so then, you see, it was very, very important for me as a Shia to understand everything. This religion was so important. I can hardly even give myself answers to satisfy my heart, let alone others now, since Islam is challenged by foreigners and ex-Muslims who have come out on YouTube. So anyhow, so Surah Fat, where shall I begin? Okay, again I'm going, because see, Imam Hussein's thing is very emotional for us, sentimental. And if I look at that and how deceived we were, that Imam Hussein lied, very in bluntly saying it to the Shias. See, I would go in a pause, in a reverie, in a lot of pain. So I think I won't touch that right now. I'll go back to Surah Fat ayat. So from where to where? Surah Azab, Surah Nur, the prostitution thing. It's not written well. Like, okay, from there. And more ayats on Surah Azab. The beauty ayat. So what I want is, I was searching the truth and everything that I could give answers to myself. God only knows what God knows. Now, so Surah Fatah, there's this thing I wanted to repeat again or convey. Surah Fatah, Baduans. I'm stuck. So I feel like they wanted to remain behind, okay? And then he himself, Prophet Muhammad, now I have to take the hadith out. And I checked, it's there in the Shia website that he remained behind at Hajj. For some Hajj, he didn't go to Makkah. Why did he send Abu Bakr? And I'm stuck on that now. Why did he send Abu Bakr? And why did he send Abu Bakr? So this is madness. This is real madness. You know, like that's between Sunnis and Shias. Like Sunnis say he sent Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr should have been the leader. After him, the successor. After Prophet Muhammad. And he remained behind himself. We are told that in the hadith that he had some really, some, what do you call it, duties. Prophet Muhammad, now I'm going to put it in other words. Prophet Muhammad had some very serious duties to fulfill, undergo, rather than going for Hajj with his companions and all whom he sent. And Imam Ali was with him. Noteworthy. Imam Ali was in Medina. Now when he sent, he went for some war, battle, expedition. He asked Imam Ali to remain behind. The expedition of, I'm forgetting now, Mutta. No. Sorry, no, there, Zaid bin, sorry, not bint, that's for women, female. Zaid bin Harith was murdered, martyred, killed. So Imam Ali was left to take care of the women and all this. So Imam Ali would have been enough. But Rasulullah missed that Hajj and sent Abu Bakr. And then we're looking at it, and the Sunnis are looking at it. And then, and they're using this to tell the Shias. The Sunnis use this to tell the Shias that Abu Bakr was the leader. But they can't see that he himself remained behind in Medina and didn't go for that Hajj. This conflict, it really makes you, there's blind spots in it. So when are you going to leave this religion? Sunnis and Shias. Oh, so strange. So either I get frustrated, angry, and so I'm at the verge of death. Yesterday I felt it, and I feel I must do my last videos before I die. Save some people, Muslims. Maybe. So Imam Ali was there, and so when the Surah Tawbah came, Prophet Muhammad told Imam Ali to. So was he married to Zainab bin Jahsh at that time? Zainab bin Jahsh. Somewhat pending duties he had to attend to. And we're not told what they are. Oh. Okay, I took a break. It's very, very painful to see. I feel my humanity is shocked. Now back to Surah Najm ayat. They were worshipping idol worshippers, were worshipping angels. Reflect on that. There's a Hindu song, Indian movie song. Food ahista peko. I mean, if they were worshipping angels and they went astray, we could say Rasulullah was not worshipping angels, but through the angels was getting revelations, not directly from God. Noteworthy, contemplate in Surah Najm what we are told. So it came out, right? It came out, look, that they were these angels they were worshipping. Angels. Now, if there's an angel of revelation, they were deprived of this. Angels could not tell them the truth. Noteworthy points, huh? Surah Najm, I'm going to. Surah, although I wasn't prepared for this, I'm not prepared for this. So, but as we go along, my goodness, realizing what this points, noteworthy points. So, don't let me tell you again how deceived we have been and who lied to us. He needs to be really, but of course we won't burn them. In my anger or something, I say this. He saw this. So how can he say? How can he say that? Imagine worshipping angels. Which ayat? There are many angels in heaven whose intercession will be of no use until God gives permission to those he will. He's even covered this, whose words he will accept. There are many angels, but their intercession does not work. Verse 27, those who do not believe in the hereafter call the angels by names of females. So their thing is that they don't believe in the hereafter. And he's even covered this in Surah Najm. So you see, looking at one ayat, you'll say, but there are so many ayats. You might say, what an intelligent man. Because the point I put forth, now I have to save my point, right? How am I going to save my point? Through what reason? He's covered it. How many angels there are in the heavens whose intercession cannot benefit at all. But after Allah allows for whomsoever He wills and pleases. So after putting this, now the next ayat 27 from Surah Najm. Every day we discover something new, discrepancy in the Quran and how intelligent Rasulullah was and his Allah. Those who do not believe in the hereafter, not judgment day. Like the Hindus, they say there's no judgment day as such, people standing in front of God. But the hereafter is like after death, life after death. So the Hindus, or those who believe in reincarnation, coming back until here you learn your lesson, life corrects itself, like Sadhguru said. So he's really hit at them, very intelligent man. Huh? Those who do not believe in the hereafter call the angels by names of females. I want to see which other ayat could we not be able to defend. He's put it so well, he's covered himself here, his religion, only the intercession of one that Allah allows. They do not have knowledge about it. They follow nothing but conjecture, guesswork. So the angels came and made them guess, and conjecture is of no avail in the matter of truth. And what is the matter of truth? That God has only sent authority to this messenger and prophets before him. So turn away from him who turns away from our advice and seeks nothing but pleasure of the worldly life. Doesn't it say in Surah Fussilat that when you say La ilaha illallah, the angels descend, that Allah is one? The angels descend on them, saying, grieve not, we are your friends in the hereafter and here, and you will get all that you desire, all. So that is the limit of their access to knowledge. Yeah, even some angels cannot reach. So they thought there was no hereafter, and the knowledge was limited. Indeed, only your Lord knows well about the one who has gone astray from his way. And he knows well about the one who has adopted the right path. To Allah belongs whatever there is in the heavens and whatever there is in the earth, so that he gives punishment to evildoers for what they do and gives good reward to those who did good. Except minor involvements. I'm just wombs of your mother. You were embroyers in the wombs of your mothers. So do not claim purity for yourselves. He knows best who is God-fearing. He knows you more than anyone else. When he created you from the earth, okay, and when you were embroidered in the wombs of your mothers, from the earth, and when you were fetuses from the wombs of your mothers. So he knows about. So do not claim purity. Yes, do not ascribe purity for yourselves. He knows best who is God-fearing. As for those who avoid grave sins and foul acts, though they may commit small sins, your Lord is ample in forgiveness. He has been aware of you from the time he produced you. Okay, 33, verse 33, Surah Najm. Did you see the one who turned away and gave a little and stopped? Does he have knowledge of the unseen whereby he sees? Does he have knowledge of the unseen? Can he see the hereafter again? Some say, or the truth, has he not been told of what was revealed in the scriptures of Musa? Again, we will need scriptures. And of Abraham, who fulfilled his duties. It was that no bearer of burden shall bear the burden of the other, and that a man shall not deserve but the reward of his own effort, and that his effort will soon be seen. then he will, that your Lord is the end of everyone, that the final goal is your Lord, and that he is the one who makes one laugh and makes him weep, and that he is the one who gives death and gives life, and that he creates the pairs, male and female, from a sperm drop when it is poured, and that the second creation is undertaken by him. God knows. So I haven't read. Let's see if there are any other. Okay, and that he is the one who is the Lord of Sirius, the star worshipped by pagans. The brackets, the star worshipped by pagans, close brackets, and that he has just and destroyed the people of No because they were rebellious, and so this is a good thing for one God, and the permission he's given. This prophet is a warner from the genus of the previous warners. The imminent hour of judgment has approached. It may be the twinkling of an eye, but there is no one beside Allah to remove it. And okay, do you then wonder at this discourse? Yes. And laugh and not weep while you are engaged in vain play. Now fall down in prostration. Bow down before God. So really what a command. Verse 62, the final one. Muslims are supposed to bow down. Especially in this surah, after ending, you have to bow down, I was told. So, but do you see here, like, again, those who do not believe in the hereafter give angels the names of females. I wonder what the pagan Arabs did at that time. Numerous, the verse before, numerous are the angels in the heavens, yet their intercession shall be of no avail. He's trying to put an end to idol worshipping, whether they believe in angels or not. And we are told they believed in angels' intercession. So now he says, except in regard to those whom he grants permission, like the leave of intercession, and whose plea he is pleased to accept. There are many angels in heaven. Another translation. There are many angels in heaven whose intercession will be of no use until God gives permission to those he will, whose words he will accept. So that's why he had many, like the angels. How many angels are there? And what are their names? No, because to Allah alone belongs the good of the hereafter and the former life of this world. So the angels which the idol worshippers take as intermediary intercessors do not avail, because is this someone, how many angels there are in the heavens? We don't know. Whose intercession cannot benefit at all. These are, so I think God got really angry at these angels who said, like that verse says, who questioned him, like, why are you creating? So I'll go step by step and I'll do some contemplation on this and come back. Let's see if I get any insight into this. these verses from Surah Najm I've read out now and see what happens. What is this? Right? Idol worshipping, pagan Arabs worshipping, taking angels as intercessors. And so, how this cunning man, whether there's this cunningness or not. So, let's see. I'm going to find another verse like I mentioned here. The one with when they said, no, you should, why have you created man? And they didn't bow down. They were like, no, and Iblis didn't bow down, but so, yeah, so I'm like really shocked and all this. So I'll continue later and confused also. Thanks so much.